So what's good, everyone? So this video today is a quick mashup of my last shoulder sesh I did. The video is not put together consecutively as to how the session went down, but I've videoed as much as I could. It's never easy to make videos in these gyms, because it's so busy at times, and pulling a camera out always looks a bit awkward. But as you can see here, I started off with the shoulder press. I don't think I started off with it. I started off with dumbbell press, but I went on to this afterwards. And as you can see, I'm using the machine almost, some were saying, correctly. Now, this machine lays back at about a 35-degree angle, and I believe if I use it in that way, as it's supposed to be used, I end up hitting my chest. And of course, today I'm training my shoulders, so I want to really hit my shoulder and isolate my shoulders as much as I can. And if you have a machine like this at your gym, try and utilize it and try and use it in this manner. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as I've always said to you. So turn around and try and isolate that shoulder using it the way I've just shown you here. So the reason I find this really good is that it allows me to, unlike the dumbbell where you have less control with the dumbbell, you're kind of all over the place pushing the dumbbell and not really having much control. This allows you a lot more control, therefore isolating your shoulders more than you would do with the dumbbells. So yeah, give it a try and see how you feel doing it. So you can see I did with both arms, and now I did it single arm just for more isolation. And yeah, I really find it works for my front, rear and rear delts and shoulders all around. Now I moved on to this exercise as well. I always incorporate this one into my my shoulder days. Now for me, this, again, you go to certain gyms and you actually see signs on these machines, the lat pull down, not to do this exercise. Now that's absolute rubbish to me. If you're doing it control and you're doing a reasonable weight, this exercise is more than, just do it. Just get in there and do it, and just don't be silly about it. Don't load the rack up and do a shed load of weight on it. I'll flip back to this. This is a conventional way here of doing this shoulder press, and that's the way I said before. I find that if I do it this way, I tend to hit my chest a bit more, which is not what you really want to do on a shoulder day. But I did it anyway. You hit your upper chest as well as your front delts and shoulders doing this. And as you can see here, I'm drop setting this set. Something I do every session, irregardless. If I'm struggling to feel that burn, if I'm struggling to feel that I'm really hitting that shoulder, I want to really fatigue it, which is what my goal every time I train, to fatigue that muscle, I do a drop set. So it's important to me to get these drop sets in. So I implore you to do drop sets as much as you can. Don't be scared of doing drop sets. That's the whole idea, right, of just destroying the muscle. Now here, I go back to what I was doing before. Sorry, the video is put together, not put together very well, as you can see, but I do my best. Again, yeah, it shows you what I'm doing, and again, I replicate that rear double bicep I hit on stage doing this exercise. As you can see, I really squeeze on the way down. The video is fastened up a bit again to get through it a lot quicker, not to bore you to death. But that's an exercise that I've always incorporated into my chest session. And I finish off on cardio, as comp preps is on the horizon. So I always finish off in about 20 minutes cardio. This time I'm using the stepper, which really hits the glutes and hamstring. I love this machine. So there you go. That's a quick mashup of some of the things I did during my shoulder sesh, my last shoulder sesh. And for now, peace.